on a brand new channel.
Let's go, baby!
There's a new channel link in the description. Go subscribe if you.
Let's go, baby! Just drop the fucking nuke! Let's fucking go! Get shit on, shitters! Fucking go! Woo! Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Riss here, and today I'm coming at you guys with another video. At the start of the video, as you saw, I dropped a couple nukes this week. Like, I think I've dropped 3 since the first, which is kind of crazy considering I'm dog shit at this game. Now, the thing I've noticed recently is like the trend of skill-based matchmaking cocking the game, right? And like all these people reverse boosting and stuff, which I'll get into. But yeah, that kind of introduced the topic of this video, which is skill-based matchmaking. Obviously, my stance on skill-based matchmaking is quite similar to the others and quite similar to a lot of people who like kind of understand how it works. The players which just don't really enjoy it, which to be fair, I completely understand why people don't enjoy it. Like, neither do I really. So with skill-based matchmaking in Cold War, they pretty much track every single movement you make, whether it be literally, if I slide right now, that's being tracked by skill-based, which is a bit ridiculous. Like, if I jump, if I slide, if I jump shot and all that kind of thing, or if I move like better than the average player, the movements are tracked by skill-based matchmaking, which is extremely weird. The only game which has something similar to this, I believe, is Apex Legends, but they openly admit that in their ranked mode, there is skill-based matchmaking, where unlike what Activision is doing at the moment, especially with like how MW was and stuff like that, they haven't really spoken on it, which is, it's a sad thing to see because of the COD community supporting such like a bad game for such a long period of time. Like, Call of Duty has just gotten progressively worse and worse and worse. And to be fair, some of the COD players are some like the most loyal fan base out there. Like, every year they buy the game, every year they'll put money in Infinity Ward, Treyarch, Activision's pocket by buying like these skins. Like, I'm guilty of it, man. Like, look, I'm running the 7.4U, which is the Weeb version. How fucking sick is it, by the way? And they've just not brought it to the attention of anyone, which like is really sad to see that they're kind of going the silent stance and not hoping that it'll go away, but it'll never go away. People are going to talk about it all the time, considering how prominent it normally is. And lately, I haven't really experienced it as badly, which is weird. Like, it gives me like this kind of feeling that they've kind of shadow nerfed it without mentioning it. But then again, I do get in games where I'm sweating my ass off and getting beamed by kids that are like 40 times better than me. Like, the main argument towards having a skill-based matchmaking, people think, is just to make you a better player or to kind of help like the newbie players get better. But the thing is, right, when I was playing Black Ops 1 back in the day, like when I was 10 years old, I was going quadruple neg, double neg every single game. I was getting beamed by kids 20 times better than me, man. And it was the way I improved in Call of Duty as a whole, was playing against players that are so much better that you eventually you're going to get better at the game. You're going to learn how to play the game a lot better. And it kind of removes like the skill aspect of the game, in the sense that players aren't going to always get better. They're just going to get worse and worse. And the newer players are going to get like, they're not going to get shit on. They're just going to play against players which are equal to their skill. Which, like, I'm not against like a competitive game. Like, I don't care, skill-based, whatever. Like, I don't mind playing the occasional competitive game against sweaty ass people. Like, I don't classify myself as a great player or someone that really cares too much about like KD and all that kind of thing. My stats are garbage on this game. The thing with skill-based is they're trying to make this game competitive all the time, which, like, don't get me wrong, competitive has its place, but there's a ranked mode that always has been for a reason. Like in BO2, there was fucking league play, and in other CODs there was equivalents to league play. Like, if you want to play competitive with a rank with some sort of elo system, then that's like, that should be the go-to. Public matches should never be based around rank and stuff and skill-based. Like, it should never be like that. That's just really ridiculous and stupid in my eyes. I know I'm kind of ranting here, and I don't really have like a script or anything. I'm just kind of going from the heart and going from my brain and just talking. There's also been like this leak of something new, which is like not skill-based matchmaking, but it's similar. It's called engagement optimized matchmaking or something like that, which is ridiculous because I was reading up on it. Someone legitimately wrote like a 10-word essay. I'll link it down below if you guys want to read it. A 10-word essay, a 10-page essay. I obviously didn't read the whole thing. I kind of like read people's replies and kind of summarized it. And pretty much what this is, it's like, it's a way to get the player to spend more money on microtransactions and stuff, which in reality, like, I believe that. Like, I don't think, like, I think that's a thing that they would do, because end of the day, Activision's a business. End of the day, they got to put money in their bank, and let's face it, Call of Duty sales aren't as good as they used to be. Like, they're good, like, they're still very sustainable, but if they can milk microtransactions, fucking oath they will. In Advanced Warfare, they're very open about milking. Like, they did like the whole crate thing. They did it in BO3. They did it in BO4. World War II was the only game which kind of got like the crate system right, in the sense that you could earn it by grinding. There's been so many CODs where microtransactions have just taken control, and it's just kind of ruined the game. Like, don't get me wrong, I still love Call of Duty. It's a game which I play all the time. Like, I play it a lot. But skill-based / engagement optimized matchmaking has just made this game so much like I miss when you could just run around with like a pistol or something and just like fuck around, you know, run around with like guns which aren't meta, but you use something that isn't meta, you only get put in a lobby with kids that are sweating. Like, this kid's level 620 for fuck's sake. And I'm not going to sit here and try start a movement saying remove skill-based matchmaking / like EOMM, because they're never going to do it. It's making them money. They're not going to do it. The only way they'll ever do it is people stop buying microtransactions and stop buying the game, which is something that's just never going to happen. Everyone's just going to buy the game all the time. It's just people are always going to spend money on the game whether you like it or not. And unfortunately, the small 10% of us that don't do it, for example, they're a minority, man. Like, if they lose $1,000 on microtransactions, that's like not the end of the world to them, because all these little kids are going to spend all their fucking mum's credit card money. It's kind of like what Fortnite did, how Fortnite died down with like all the microtransactions and stuff like that. This guy is on a strip, bro. Like, this is what I mean. I'm in the sweatiest fucking lobby, man. This also brings me to my next kind of topic, which is reverse boosting. Like, I don't care if you reverse boost. End of the day, like, it's what you want to do. But reverse boosting is just going to become such a common thing now. And reverse boosters think that they're fighting skill based, but they're buying the game twice, which is still putting money in Treyarch's pocket, and eventually they're going to nerf it. Activision are going to eventually make it so you can't join mid-session. They will do that, and they won't even explain why they did it. They're just going to do it. But what annoys me about like reverse boosting and stuff is people that deny it. Like, lately I know there's been like a whole fucking movement trend thing going on about how people are opening up like their reverse boosters, like they're coming out of such like they're making such a big movement. Like, it's not a big deal. Everyone did it in Advanced Warfare. No one cared. Like, it doesn't bother me. It shouldn't bother you. Like, if you reverse boost, it's whatever. I personally don't, because I'm not buying this game twice. You can go fucking suck my balls if you think I'm buying this game again. But ultimately, I know this commentary is a bit of a mess, and I apologize for that. But skill base is just ruining the game. It really is. And this lobby's a perfect example, because I'm getting beamed by kids that are just sweating their ass off, man. Like, there's a literal level 620 on the other team. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, look at this guy, man. Look at him. And that's enough of the game for today. I can't be arsed. This game's already doing my head in. I've played about half an hour worth. The lobbies are terrible at the moment. I made a tweet the other day saying that the games past 4 PM are literally just unplayable, which they really are, because everyone's just sweating their ass off because they've just finished work, just gone to school, whatever it might be, and they're all just sweating their ass off. Anyway, guys, sorry for the mess of the video. It's been your boy Wrist. Laters.